Welcome back to Snappy Exploring. Come with me as I explore a little bit more of Tokyo. First things first, I had to get from Narita Airport to Tokyo Station, and the best way to do that is the Narita Express. Back in Tokyo, not as cold as last year, which is good. The Narita Express was so much harder than it is normally. The hour was just such a struggle this time. But now we have a nice little 2-kilometer walk to the hotel and then some dinner. I'm staying in Ginza so I can see some places I haven't seen yet. And on the way to the hotel, it's just a whole street of restaurants. Tell you what, this trusty Samsonite suitcase has done a lot of kilometers over the years. It's holding up pretty well actually. So first stop for a couple of nights is Tokyo. I'm staying at the Iber Styles in Ginza because I want to see a bit more of this area, and I'm a gold Accor member, so I've got a pretty good deal as it is. So just typical Japanese style room, a bit of extra space than some other ones I've been to though. And holy, that's actually going to be one of the biggest bathrooms in a Japanese hotel room I've seen. Nice. Would it even be a first night in Japan without a quick late night visit to a kombini? No. I love a kombini feast, and so first night in Tokyo, it's almost a bit of a tradition at this point because it's so late. I just need to get something quick in my belly before I have a bit of a sleep. So tonight we went to Family Mart, just a little pack of sashimi, a little chicken and vegetable onigiri, and obviously for dessert we have an ice cream because it's Japan and ice creams are compulsory. The best part about Japanese convenience stores is they have so much variety. You can get a little thing of noodles, like, you know, even a little chicken curry, and microwave it there. This Family Mart even had a section where there were tables and chairs that you could go in and sit to eat, so they're really just ahead of the game on that sort of thing. And it's always delicious. So didn't sleep very well, but that's alright. So I got up a little bit early, I think it's about 7 AM now, to walk to Tokyo Tower to get here before all the other tourists, and I've just walked around the corner. I didn't wear thick enough socks though, so hopefully I have some band-aids in my backpack. No band-aids in the backpack. Or sunglasses for that matter, so did that well today. Luckily, there's like 3 convenience stores on every corner, so there's 2 right where I just crossed, so let's go get this sorted out so I don't destroy my feet on the first day of the trip. Right, Tokyo Tower. I've just googled some of the best places to take photos, so I'm going to go check a couple of them out and see what we can do. Probably worth noting that it's pretty early in the morning, so if you want to have photos of Tokyo Tower from this side of it with the sun on it, then do it before noon. Once the sun flips over the other side in the afternoon, this side would be in shade and it'd be so much harder to get a clear picture. I'm actually stoked with this. I've been to Tokyo a few times, but Tokyo Tower's always been a bit further out of the way and it's been skipped. So, tick. I wasn't going to go up into Tokyo Tower, but I've got a bit of time to kill and may as well while I'm here. So it's 8:10 now, it doesn't open till 9 o'clock, so I have a bit of time to kill, so it might be time to drop into Lawson and get some breakfast. On my way around the tower, I came across this selfie stand and naturally had to have a little bit of fun with it. So I got the camera out, got the GoPro out, and honestly, it's actually a really good spot, so make sure you go and find that if you're there. On the way to breakfast, I came across a lot of police and a lot of activity, no clue what was going on. wasn't even going to come up here today. I just got such a good view of Fuji-san. Don't worry, Mum, I didn't stand on the glass, but I did make sure to go all the way around the main deck of Tokyo Tower and enjoy the views out to the bay and out to Mount Fuji. Now, Tokyo Tower has a couple of different levels that you can choose from. I only went to the main deck, but if you'd like to go higher, you can go to the top deck as well. To get to the main deck, it was about 1,500 yen. After a quick break at the hotel to rest my feet, it was time to go for another walk, this time across Tokyo to TeamLab Planets. TeamLab is an immersive experience where you walk through all of these exhibits with visual lights, you even walk through water, and it's just a little bit magical. Now, some of the mirrors in some of the rooms confused me a little bit, and so I actually ended up missing out on a couple of the exhibits, but even the ones that I saw just honestly took my breath away. It was quite a sight to see. Alright, yeah, that was a bit of fun. A couple of them I genuinely got stuck because those mirrors were tripping me out. I'd almost run into one before I realised, and then went to find the exit again. So, good times. Do recommend TeamLab Planets in Tokyo. I'm on my way back to Ginza from TeamLab, so that's about 4 kilometers. I have about 3 left. I checked my watch. I'm on about 20 kilometers for the day already, so once you add in dinner, definitely hitting over 30 this afternoon. I tell you what, Tokyo doesn't mess about in terms of walking, but I do think that sometimes it's easier just to walk to where you want to go instead of trying to tackle the subway or the trains, especially in peak hour. That's not fun. They squish you into the trains. I mean, it is fun, it's entertaining, but sometimes it's just easier to walk, in my opinion. So that's what I do, and then my legs struggle. It's a long weekend here, plus all the Shinkansens are delayed because of heavy snow. So many people. Finally made it onto the screen. So 10:30 train is now 12 o'clock. Luckily I had a buffer built in Nagano for lunch, so we'll see what happens. Finally made it onto this train.